Well, hello there, and welcome to On the Porch with Dr. Jackie. Today's episode is entitled The Core of Transformation, where faith, health, and purpose meet. So, I'm so glad that you are joining in and going and get your favorite beverage, that lemon water or that lime water, and I'm saying water because we're going to be talking about something important as far as your health today. So go on and get that sip of water. But I want to welcome you on the porch with Dr. Jackie. I'm Dr. Jacqueline White Maxwell, and I'm a transformational coach, a grief recovery specialist, and a faith-based health entrepreneur. You know, the porch is important because it's a place of community. This is a place where hope, resilience, and optimism for the future meet real conversations that enlighten, empower, and engage. Enlighten, empower, and engage. So go on and ensure that someone that you know that needs to hear this message, go on and reach out to them now. And then if you're looking at this and it's the replay, go on and hashtag replay in the comment section. Hashtag replay in the comment section. But I'm going to give you a second or two because I know you're already thinking about somebody needs to hear this. The core of transformation, it's an inside job where faith, health, and purpose meet. All right. So let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why your body feels, kind of heavy, when your mind is burdened, or why clarity kind of just sort of disappears, especially when your gut is in chaos? Your gut is in chaos. So what if the very peace and calmness that we're longing for in our thoughts, in our emotions, even in our faith walk, begins with the health of the core that carries it, begins with the center in that space that carries us. So here we go. I'm excited. Today's guest knows all about that connection and how to turn it around. I'm honored to welcome Mr. Russell McKoy Jr. Mr. McKoy, he's a health and wellness consultant, entrepreneur, and leader in the LifeVantage Movement. You see, his journey from overcoming early learning challenges to helping others discover the link between gut health, mental health, and spiritual wellness is a powerful proof opportunity that when you change one thing, you change everything. So at this time, I'm going to invite Mr. Russell McKoy on the porch. Hello, Mr. McKoy. How are you?
Hello, great morning. I'm doing wonderful.
Great. So glad, so excited about this opportunity because you have so much to share with us. And I want to start here because, a lot of times it's necessary for us to kind of tell our story. And not only does it help others, but it also it helps us. I've learned by sharing our story, it gives us an opportunity to be a testament to someone else. But you shared early in your life that you were told that you wouldn't succeed academically. Yet you are here and you're thriving, okay? But you are here and thriving and leading in this whole manifestation of health and wellness. So tell us, what did that turning point really look like for you? What actually transpired?
First and foremost, it had to do with the parents God gave me. They stuck in there with me. They did not give up. They didn't quit. They did not believe in the medicines of the Ritalin and the other things that were being prescribed to me. But they believed in the power of prayer. They believed in consistency. They believed in investing in me. And that was the foundation.
Mhm.
But then, after feeling God's love and the love of my parents, I had to find something that made me feel like I was worth it.
Mm.
You know,
Mhm.
I had to
Mhm.
find something that I could pour my love and passion into,
Mhm.
that made me want to get up in the morning despite all the challenges I dealt with classmates and peers and teachers and everybody telling me I can't.
Mhm.
You won't. You're
Mhm.
not going to do this. You can't do this with what you have. You need more, not enough.
Mhm.
And I found my father put me in a summer program one
Mhm.
summer, 14, 15 years old. I found tennis and I
Mhm.
began to watch them play. And I said, I think I could do that for the first time. I didn't fit in anywhere else in sports or in anything else.
Mhm.
But I got on that tennis court and I began to play naturally. And it just was a connection,
Mhm.
like that gut
Mhm.
brain connection. It was a connection. And from that moment on, for the first time, feeling I can do this
Mhm.
took
Oh,
me
that's
to a new, building blocks. It took me to another step in my life.
mhm.
And
Mhm.
that's where it happened.
Wow. Wow. That connection. And you found your rhythm. I think that's real important. And it's interesting. Now I don't know a whole lot about tennis, but when I see the back and forth, there's a rhythm to that. And not
Yes.
only was it a rhythm as far as the game, but also as far as your life. Okay. There was a newfound rhythm, and then there was a new, when you talk about that gut brain, we will have to talk a little more about that, because that there's a rhythm in that. There's a rhythm
Yes.
in that. And so those of you that are watching this, please put in the comment section rhythm. If you can identify with what we're talking about, just put rhythm in the comment section. So let's talk about this gut brain connection, because you brought it up, and I see the connection in that, because we hear so much today about gut health. We hear so much today about microbiome. I am grateful. I know for me it's life saving. It's not just life changing. But I need you to go a little deeper, because you connected to clarity, focus, even emotional peace that you experience. So, how have you seen the gut and the brain working together in real life? And why do you believe our gut is the real center of health?
Great question. And I am a true believer of the gut brain connection.
Mhm.
I've learned in these last 3 years that your gut is the center and the root of it all. And I'm living this in real time with a person that struggled with ADHD for most of my life.
Mm.
The gut controls or is connected to the neurological side of your body.
Mhm.
So when I made the decision to focus on the root versus taking these supplements that supplement your health,
Mhm. Mhm. That's good.
getting to the root. And so with that, we are so conditioned to supplement health. We
Mm.
are so conditioned to masking the issue. So supplementation provides your body in a synthetic way
Mhm.
what it needs. It gives it to you, like vitamin C. If you struggle in your immune system, you just take some vitamin C. It gives your body some vitamin C because we need it for our immune system. But gut health
Mhm.
is giving you what your body needs to produce
Mhm.
vitamin C, to
Wow.
produce uh, the bacteria that affect your neurological, to produce all the areas. And if your body, and that's our slogan is take it to make it.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
understand
Mhm.
that if you take what the body needs through the
Mhm.
gut will make it.
Mhm.
And that is where you get permanent relief, not temporary with
That's right.
supplementation, but permanent relief. And that's what it's
Right.
about. And so everybody's learning and hearing about gut health, but they truly don't understand right now the power
Mhm.
of what it can do for you.
Mhm. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. We right now we're having this provocative conversation with Mr. Russell McKoy Jr. He is a life learner of gut health and microbiome, and he is teaching us today, talking to us today, and sharing with us today how we can just change one thing, and that will change everything because we go to the root. I heard you. I'm a listener. I'm going to listen to
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying because this is life changing. So talk a little more about this. You know, the work that I do, especially around transformation. I know it's an inside job, okay? And if you take care of what's on the inside of you, you know, if it like grieving a loss, I know that's major. And it's not always about death. It's about any change in a familiar pattern of behavior. We grieve.
Yes.
Okay. If somebody moves away, we grieve. If someone changes jobs, we grieve. If someone goes to college, we grieve. Even though there's an excitement and a happiness, but still there's something down in our gut. Our gut tells us this just don't feel right. This isn't what I'm used to. This isn't the same thing. And because of that, we have to have a deeper understanding about how to take care of that center of health that you were talking about. So, you know, one thing that you've mentioned is that it's about a rhythm, because we're out of balance. So we create a rhythm, you know, like a choir or an orchestra, and that's exciting to me. I mean, you know, if you would tell us about exactly what it is that you do and how we can make a difference.
Yes, ma'am. And so, yes, being a health entrepreneur in the gut microbiome space, I try to create analogies that kind of help people when I get them to understand the importance of focusing on the gut. So I think of it like a choir director or director of an orchestra. Do you know that choir director is the center and directs every part, everything that goes on in the choir, from the words and the lyrics to the pitch to the tune to the song that's being sung to the harmonies
Mm-hmm.
to breaking down the parts, soprano, alto, tenor. Everything is under the direction of the choir director. Because if there was no choir director, there would be chaos in the choir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Need to be led and guided through each portion of the song. But so we see the choir director lead this masterpiece. But guess what? The masterpiece is in your body and it's called your gut microbiome.
Mm-hmm.
But if you allow your choir director, which is your gut, to lead the orchestra, your brain and mental health, stress, trauma, where all of that comes from, when you're dealing with something different, if you feed the gut, it will help you to get along and through the stress, the trauma, and the things that you're dealing with. The bacteria in your gut help you that. Your heart, your gut is connected to your heart. Your gut is connected to your muscles and your bone and your skeletal structure. Your gut is connected to your respiratory system, your neurological system. It's connected to it all. So I say all the time, when I walk up in your house and you got a cabinet full of pills and diets and supplements and all these different things for these different areas, why not just treat your gut like brushing your teeth in the morning to
Mm-hmm.
prevent cavities, like taking a shower every day so you don't get rashes and so you don't smell to the public, right? It's the same thing with when you're dealing with health. We don't have to deal with, there are 40,000, 47,000 different supplements out there today. And we're so confused about where to go. But guess what? Be confused no more, because it's scratch all that and focus on the gut,
Mm-hmm.
right? Feed the gut what it needs, and the gut will in turn distribute the bacterias, the good bacterias, to
Mm-hmm.
each area of your body.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we get the slogan of change one thing,
Mm-hmm.
change everything. It doesn't get simpler than that.
Right. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. So those who are joining in, yes, you are just as fortunate as I am today to have an opportunity to hear from Mr. Russell McKoy Jr. And he is sharing about the center of health, changing one thing and changing everything, our microbiome. I had not heard about microbiome until recently. And I'm excited. I must say that you have coached me in so many different ways, in so many different facets. Talk about the work that you do. Talk about say a little more about, because you got it's some more that hadn't been said yet. So I want to hear it. We can't leave anything out because this is so good.
Yes, ma'am. So with what I do, my job is to help everyone that's willing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I know we've been brought up about certain things as far as how to treat our health. Yeah, take the pill, do this vitamin, do this supplement. And once again, it's only when we're supplementing our health, the problem is still there. And we supplement year after year after year. But the problem never goes away because we're only treating the symptom, masking the symptom. And what I love about microbiome gut health is you're getting to the root of the thing. And when you can get to the root of it, guess what? Did you know your body could heal itself? It can heal itself. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's why we focus on microbiome gut health. And so with what I do, we have a system called P84. Okay. What is P84? P84 is an adaptogenic. It is the change one thing, change everything. It's going to be overall comprehensive health for you. And so, why is it called P84? Because you got your phytonutrients, which is so powerful, with 84 fruits and vegetables. Did you know that you should be eating 40 fruits and vegetables a day? Who does that?
Mm-mm.
Who gets 40 fruits and vegetables? I'm telling you, you're going to get 84. And these actual plants mean something
Mm-hmm.
because they come from soil, mineral rich soil from blue zone countries where the people are living disease free. Who wants to
Mm-hmm.
live disease free?
Right.
Over 100 plus years as a norm. Okay. So these plants, they have, and these people in these 21 different regions, their diet is different. It's
Mm-hmm.
not about their diet. They all have different things they eat, some good, some bad. But it's not about their diet. It's about them receiving high levels of good gut bacteria diversity. And these plants that we're pulling from these regions, putting them together in P84, 84 perfectly blended ingredients for your gut. And I call it the don't think, just drink.
Mm-hmm.
2 stick packs, put them in 6 to 8 ounces of water every morning. And then guess what? You have overall comprehensive health. And so we've been able to change lives. I'll tell you, my father, Pastor Russell McKoy Sr., um, he is a pastor, 71 years old. And when I got started, I got him on it because he had been struggling with his health for many years,
Mm-hmm.
was a diabetic. Okay. Got on P84, took it because it's not just a do it one time and then just go away. But you got to consistently feed your gut
Mm-hmm.
because remember, that's the reason why we eat. We eat to live, we don't live to eat. And so he was able to reverse his diabetes. Okay. A year and a half into doing it, he had high blood pressure, 190s. Okay. With medication. But when he got on P84, today he gets readings like 112 over 64.
Wow.
Kidney function. Yes. Kidney function was a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Today it's a 2.1. Lost 42 pounds. No more gout issues. He probably dealt with gout one time in the 3 years since he's been taking it, when he used to get gout every like clockwork. So if he can change one thing, change everything, just like that, with doing something, everything, first thing in the morning, and going on about your day, letting the bacteria in your gut work, letting your body heal itself, restore itself. Yes, it can. It can restore itself
Mm-hmm.
if
Mm-hmm.
you allow it. And so then my father became a believer. My mother became a believer when she got rid of sciatica, lost weight
Mm-hmm.
as well, the swelling in her ankles. And we worked as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
And we began to share this message with all the people that would hear it. And I was able to meet this young lady, Miss Dr. Jackie Maxwell. Amazing she is, and she's doing phenomenal work. But when she heard, she was one of the people that said, "Oh, yeah, I believe in the power of this. I want to get started." And that's what I do. Literally, every day I ask the Lord to send me or bring to my attention who needs help.
Mm-hmm.
And what do? I help them by giving them some information that will change their life. That's what I do. And if they're willing to quiet the noise of yesterday,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? What what society is telling us about taking care of our health, what we're turning on the TV, what the TV is televising and broadcasting and
Mm-hmm.
promoting when
Right.
it comes to taking care of our health, and able to just listen to
Mm-hmm.
something that really makes sense and listen to hearing about this message, because it's all through your center, your core, your gut microbiome. And if you so decide, if you dare to take a step forward and on your gut health journey, I have no doubt that you are going to change your life and the lives of people that surround you and are connected
Mm-hmm.
to you.
Mm-hmm. That is so good. And so I think so very poignant in that wellness isn't just individual. It touches families, it touches communities, it's generational. You know, the choices that I make right now, we'll say, well, I ain't hurting nobody, or I'm just gonna just do this, whatever the behavior is. And we know whether it's what we're speaking, what we're putting in our mouths, what we're listening to, all of that. And and that's what you've just shared with us. You've just shared with us. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm looking at your shirt and it says Quest.
Yes.
What is that?
Yes, this is our brand,
Mm-hmm.
and it is entitled Quest Kings and Queens United, Expressing Successful Thoughts. So, this is all about not just what we do as helping people in their health,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also about personal development and leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love. When I started 3 years ago and I joined the brand of Quest, the thing I love about me is I'm not the same person I was 3 years ago.
Right.
I've been developing and morphing into the better me,
Mm-hmm.
the best version of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And with the leadership of our brand Quest, under the leadership of Mr. McKasey and Nika, that is his vision for everyone that joins us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. I am not the same person. I am developing every day, because it's not just about um, building a business. It's not just about helping people, but it's about morphing into the person that God has called you to be. But he brings people along your path. He sends people in your way and says, "Come on, let's go. Let me take you a little higher." Because what I learned is you're defined by the 5 people you hang around. So the 5 people you hang around is broke, busted, and disgusted. If you're going to be the 6. If the 5 people you hang around is unhealthy,
Mm-hmm.
always making always making excuses,
Uses. Yeah.
blaming somebody else for
Yes.
failure
Yes.
or the situation or life situation. Yes, life is going to happen, but we can't stay there. We've got to get up and we've got to rise, because we're all dealing with adversity. We're all dealing with resistance. But it's the persons who say, "You know what? I'm not defined by my resistance." Whether it comes with your health, I'm not going to sit here and take what whoever tells me. It is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not going to sit here and take that. There's something I can do, because one thing I learned is I'm not knocking anybody in their profession. Everybody is great with what they do. But what I learned is professionals in the health field, they study medicine.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know a lot about nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what God studies? The one thing in your body that changes everything, that gut. So what did he create?
That's what he
He
created.
created the fruits and vegetables, the
Mm-hmm.
plants, put it in the soil that grows above it.
Right.
Design each fruit and vegetable has a specific um they have specialties, right? They have specific nutrients to feed your gut. And it all started with noni. You probably heard of the
Mhm.
noni fruit.
Right.
That noni fruit, what did it do? It helped rid cancer, helped with people with diabetes and thyroiditis. That superfruit did that.
Mm-hmm.
And the owners of our company started Tahitian Noni International
Wow.
in the 90s.
Right. Right.
Fast forward to today, they
Okay.
created a new company, three
Mm-hmm.
years old,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in 55 countries after 3 years because they put that noni and added 83 other plants from other sources
Mm-hmm.
to give us what we have today. And now, at this present moment,
Mm-hmm.
we're walking into a new phase from
Yeah.
Love Biome to LifeVantage. And this is absolutely exciting.
Right. And that's, I know that that's what our listeners are definitely, they're waiting to hear. They said, okay, now this is good. Now drop the shoe, drop the mic, and that's
Drop
it
them,
right
man.
there. Okay. So how, if if there are persons who are interested and want to hear more, know more, learn more, but also are interested in, you're talking about a product, P84. If
Mhm.
they want to connect with that, what would that look like? What would they need to do? What?
So, the first thing you want to do is you want to jump on our live webinar presentation tonight at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 8 p.m. You don't want to miss it. You're going to see the P84 system for yourself, get some knowledge behind it, but you're also going to see all of the new systems and all of the new products that are coming available to us. So it's all about, remember, the gut, but now we have products for cell activation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I don't know if you want me to go into any of that, but tonight at 8 p.m., you're going to be able to see and get more information and be able to dive into detail
Right.
what this is all about. Because what do? We hear what we see. So
Right.
when you see this
Right.
and you hear the founder and CEO of Quest
Right.
tell you about how this works for you, you are going to be amazed.
Mm-hmm. That's good. So if anyone on this call is excited as I am, all you have to do is put in the comment section, I'm in. I'm in. You put I'm in the comment section, and I will make sure you are in the room. I will ensure that you have the Zoom link needed in order to be a part of this conversation and to learn more. Okay? So you put I'm in, and everything that you're hearing from Mr. Russell McKoy, yeah, you'll get to see. Like you said, we hear, but it's really about what we're seeing, and that's so good. So any parting thoughts, anything that you, as far as closing out?
Yes, I would like to say this because I forgot to mention this. I
Mhm.
don't care what your health need is, what your health concern is, what your health goal is. Understand that it's rooted in your gut. Okay. So if it started there, it can also end there. So if you're focusing on weight loss, okay, go to the gut. If you're focused on better sleep or energy or digestion, mental clarity, whatever is going on in your body that needs to be corrected or needs to be added, you've got to focus on your gut. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you that you have to do all these extravagant things. You need to add this, you need to take away this. No. All I'm saying is get in with this message, hear it, and begin to take P84 and allow it to make the adjustment in your health. Okay. And so the last thing I want to say is there is nothing more expensive than a closed mind.
Mm-hmm.
We perish due to the lack of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
just aren't willing to see about ourselves.
Right.
We just aren't willing to take the extra step and say, you know what? I need to hear what this is about because it could possibly change my life and it can possibly help others that I know suffering. So
Mm-hmm.
I want you to make sure that if you need to see change in your life, I want you to be the change that you want to see. And it all starts with having a closed mouth, but open your ears, right, to hear. Open your eyes to see. Open your heart to accept and receive. Open it up and take the time for those 25, 30 minutes because it's going to go like a flash, but it's going to have some powerful, packed information. I didn't do it justice, not even close. I want you to get on to hear it. And so you get on and you tell Dr. Jackie, I'm in. And we'll make sure you get the link. You get on, we'll follow up with you, and we will get you started if you say yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. All right. Yes. Just saying I'm in. Okay. If you in, just put I'm in. This has
Yes.
been exciting. I am so excited about what you've shared with us. I know a lot of excuse me, a lot of new things are on the horizon. And so we're gonna talk again because I just feel like
Yes.
this was just a preliminary piece, and we're getting to the root, and I think that's real important. We're getting to the root. But thank you so much, Mr. Russell McKoy Jr., for your time, for your witness, but also for your sincerity and your transparency in sharing your story, but also sharing that you went from a place of triumph to a place of victory. And we thank you for sharing that on today. All right.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.